Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Everwind once again. In the last episode, we explored a dungeon that it had a lot of holes in the floor, and that's all I really remember. One thing I've noticed is this ship of ours doesn't look too much like a ship. I mean, it's got the pointy forward part, but aside from that, it's just kind of a big raft. So I'm thinking we try and make this thing look more like a legitimate ship, and if we're gonna do that, we gonna need wood. We gotta get wood. I'm over here getting wood. Look at that. I got wood. Should probably find a better spot to park the ship if I'm gonna go remodeling it. Like somewhere with some solid ground that we could all just sit on and have it sitting there on the ground so we can have place to walk around, take a look at it, not have to worry about dipping our toes into that salty sea water. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Well, at least I hope you do, because I don't get what I'm saying. I never get what I'm saying. I'm dumb. I am the big dum-dum. And right here, this seems like a good enough spot. Solid ground all around. And I wish ship would stop bouncing and just plop firmly down on the ground like that. Firmly plop on the ground. Firmly grasp it. Alright, let's take this balloon down. Time to start renovating here. I'm gonna also have to move my chests around, too. And yeah, this thing's got all kinds of shit in it. So, special chest. Yeah, we'll pick you up and move you closer to the center. And then we can start moving things from the big stone chest. And hold on, how much? Okay, yeah, that's crammed full. These two wooden chests are crammed full. That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Where's my special chest at? I know I picked that fucker up. Unless it just died when I smashed it. Oh no, there it is. There it is. And you get to go right here for the time being. And I'm gonna stick a lot of stuff in ya. But first, we gotta get a lot of stuff out of you. This whole damn big stone chest getting emptied. And then we'll pick the bastard up and start carrying shit over. I knew this idea of redecorating the ship was gonna be a big pain in the ass, but it gotta be done. Hold on, give me back those wood plank blocks. I am going to need those. Everything in my pockets gonna be coming out one way or another. And whoop, that balloon, I'm going to be needing that. Gotta be careful about what I go sticking in the box, though. Cause box need good garden. I don't even know what the hell I just tried to say. Just a random combination of words tumbling out of my mouth as I try to fill the empty space as any good content creator does. Either that or just cut a lot of stuff out of the video, and God knows I really don't want to have to do that. That's just wasted content. And I might need to make yet another chest. There. Chest. Now I can stop carrying all of this stuff. But real quick, there could be things in here that I could stack on top of one another. But I don't feel like... Yeah, there we go, there's a thing. I don't feel like going through and checking, like looking. I'll just hover over and try sticking things in there and hope it works. And yeah, look at that, it is working for some of those things. That's what we call strategy. Alright. I do really need, to better sort this shit rather than doing whatever the hell it is I'm doing right now. As long as things work, though, I'm happy. I can be happy with the way things are if I'm just less dumb about it. Alright. Now, chest, stop taking up that space. That's all the shit I needed out of you. Good. One might even say, excellent. Cooking station, you're sitting right there on the edge and I need you picked up. Big ol' balloon, you too. Smithing station. Yeah. I'm thinking we narrow the deck down a little and then build it up multiple floors. We got, like, below deck where we keep our crafting and our storage. We have the upper deck where we got the cockpit, the balloons, and all that stuff. And, alright. I stuck dude's skull here as decoration in a corner that I would never see it in. So, yeah. Now we can start narrowing down the deck. Which I know sounds very counterintuitive, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. Sort of. I might be dumb, but there's one thing I am not, and that, sir, is dumb. Watch out, Cappy Bear, I'm chopping hair! Don't go waddling in front of my axe! There we go. The deck's a bit narrower. It looks good-ish. Now we'll just see here. Yeah, you can go there, and there, and there. Give us a nice pointy front. There's a tree here that I didn't see. Alright, you get out the way. Goddamn breakable tools! And now we can do that. Good. Nice pointy bow. But is it symmetrical? That's what I need to know. So from here we got 1, 2, 3 corner blocks, and then 1, 2, 3 corner blocks. Yes! That is symmetrical. And that's how I like it. Now let's get rid of these pipes here and bring this engine a little bit closer. Preferably without falling off the damn ship, and then I gotta run all the way around and hop back up on deck, cause I'm in a weird spot, but it was the best damn landing spot I could find for what I'm doing here. Alright. Engines. And we don't need this pipe at the moment. And nor do we need this pipe at the moment. I do think we need this pipe, though, because that connects the 2 energy generators, but I'm working here. I'm figuring things out. And you're kind of in the way. If I were to place the engines right here, would they still work? 2 in front of one another? I feel like that might work. It might, but there is some testing involved. Where are those damn engines? There are those damn engines just hiding there all engine-y like that. Engines. Okay. Now, let's see. Wait, I took my balloons off. I can't take off. Right. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Well, fuck me. Now, you know what? This bit of ground here, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. If we can get this dirt out the way, we could probably set the ship down a little bit lower. And that would give me a better idea of where to put stairs so I can get inside this thing and have, like, an interior going on. Yeah, didn't even need to grab those last few bits of wood or dirt. I just wanted them out of the way. Their existence was a pain in my ass. But yes, we do have ourselves a nice little landing platform. Now, do I actually need a balloon in order to descend? I might. I just might. Well, fuck me. Okay, we're on the ground. There's a boar wedged in my ship, but that's fine. Now, maybe we don't even need stairs. We just need a doorway to get in. And we need this guy to not be sitting there in the way of me planting blocks. Get out of here, pig! I'm doing shit, and you're in the way. Now suck my daggers, you little turd. You fucking swine. And this will be a door on that side. And over here we'll have a door on this side. Yes. I'm seeing what's going on here. And I can't put block there because fucking cockpit's in the way. But one thing at a time. Build up these walls. We'll give ourselves a nice upper floor. We'll keep the engines down here. This will be the engine and storage room. Yes. I know what I'm doing here, kind of. I've run out of those blocks I was using. Do I have any more? I do have a few more, 13 more. And also 14 of these different looking ones, but those are a little too different looking. We don't want to go too crazy with the design aesthetics and whatnot. Yeah. Alright. As for the furnace, I'm gonna have to pick you up. And now... Yes. This will look more shippy by the time I'm done with it. I think. Can I make ladders or stairs? That's important. Ladders and or stairs. There are those caged pipes that I can use as floor and pipes. Yeah, there's ladders. Think I'd prefer stairs, but ladders might be what we have to work with. Yeah, we'll make a handful of those. And also more blocks. We're gonna need blocks. Lots and lots of blocks! Alright, I think 3 blocks is as high as we need. The minimum height for a ceiling. That seems right. Alright. And right there you go. Okay. I'm getting you going. This ship is gonna be feeling good. Where's my blocks? There's my blocks. They weren't the exact kind of block that I was just using, but nobody's gonna notice the difference unless they're actively looking for it. Well, some people might be actively looking for it. Any reason to make fun of my stupid little ass. People are allowed to make fun of me, though. This is America. We got the right to freedom of speech, which means people are allowed to point out your shortcomings and laugh at you. Ha ha, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And there's not a damn thing I can do about it. I just gotta sit there and take it. That's the law. That's the law of the jungle, baby. And sometimes the law of the jungle is just a pain in my ass. But it's a law we all gotta deal with. I know I got some caged pipes sitting around somewhere. I've been grabbing every single one of those I found off of those wrecked ships. So if I was to go using those, which I am going to be using those because these exit pipes from this generator here, those are gonna be consumed by floor if I don't cage pipe them. Now where the hell did I stick all me cage pipes? There we go. There's them cagey pipes. So here's the idea. Get rid of this pipe right here. And now, cagey pipe, you're going in that spot right there. Gonna put cagey pipes all around you, because those are pipes that double as floors. And then I can connect regular pipes to those. And I can feel good about myself. And hold on a second. Okay, yeah, I can put a block directly above the ship core. That's fine. Alright. Now, as for where I'm going to place the ladder, I think we'll put that over where the cockpit is right now. I'll just smash that thing, grab it, stick it up top, and then we'll have to... Oh, I've run out of block. Time to go deforesting the island some more. Don't worry, nature's fine with it. Who needs all these trees? The island certainly doesn't. I certainly do. I need that wood more than the world. Ceiling, ceiling, keep the weather off of my head. Picking up the throne. Still gotta keep our captain's chair. That is required. And it's gonna go up on top, right where we had it before. Right where it belongs. Now, cockpit. I need you. Flying ship abandoned. Teleport and respawn points have been moved to the island core of the flying ship. Yes, 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 I know how it works. But it's absolutely necessary for the moment. Now, you're going there. And where's my damn ladders? Certainly hope nobody comes and steals my ship by slamming their own cockpit down on it while I'm trying to do this. Well, I don't think anyone can, seeing how I'm the only actual player right now. This ain't no public server I'm playing on. So there's my ladder. Alright. And my cockpit, where did you end up? I know I picked you up, I didn't just chop you and leave you. Oh, Mr. Cockpit, I don't see you in my inventory, even though I absolutely know you're here. Unless it happened to fall outside of the ship. Did it fall outside of the ship? 'Cause, where the fuck did it go? Found it! There we go. Cockpit here. This my ship. Ain't nobody else flying my ship but me. And the all-important captain's chair, which is facing the wrong way. There it is. Now we have a place to sit royally while we pilot this ship. And it's a little off-center, so that's fine. We can just sit there, one arm on the rest, one hand on the wheel, cruising down the skyway. Yeah, now this ship's looking nice and shippy. You got your energy. What about this one? Yeah, you got your fuel in ya. Okay. So perhaps... Hang on a second. I do also want to put some guardrails around here so that I don't just stumble over the edge of my ship like an idiot. Do I have any kind of guardrails or fences that I could put down? That would be nice and handy. And it wouldn't look too bad either. We got some palisades, but I'm looking to protect myself from my own stupidity, not give myself an extra obstacle to go shanking myself and bleeding out on. Now, what about you? Stool? Nah. The only kind of stool I know of comes out of my butt. And we do have some thick bronze bars that might work. But I also don't want to have to go through the trouble of making those thick bronze bars because I know I don't just have enough laying around. And this doesn't seem to have as, like, if there is a way of making a wooden fence or a guardrail of some sort, I lack the knowledge to make it. But that's neither here nor there. I need to pick you up, crafty station. Pick you up, repair station. This pipe serves no purpose being there anymore. Not that goddamn pipe, but you know what? Yeah, let's destroy those pipes too. Because I don't think the core needs to be connected to the energy generators. So, yeah. Alright, I think I know what I'm going for here. And, oh, you need to be plugged up, Mr. Hole. Alright. So up here on top deck, we got our cockpit. We're gonna have to slam our balloons down so we can get back up in the sky. Where the hell did I put those balloons? My balance. Where'd I put my balance? I know I didn't get rid of them, but I do know I'm a fucking idiot who can't keep track of his own damn inventory. Oh, duh, they're already in my fucking hot bar. So there. Double balloons. Right there. Now this is looking more like an airship. I mean, it's big and blocky, but it's a lot shippier than it was just a moment ago. Alright. Pipes. I gotta pipe up my balloons. Fucking cock, man. Just when I think I'm done, turns out I missed a few steps because I'm too busy swallowing my own piss. Alright. Pipey, pipey, you get pipey. And we'll put another one round this side for the sake of looking symmetrical. Now. Alright. And we're off in a shippier looking ship. It's like, oh, the bottom isn't as good as I'd like it to be, but it's more of a ship now than it was before, and that's all I ever really wanted. We did some nice remodeling in this episode. Got ourselves a ship, and it looks a bit better, but also not really. But it definitely looks shippier than it did before. And that was the goal of this episode. And you cannot tell me that this was not a success. I certainly feel successful. Let me have this! Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.